Alabi, the distinguished senator representing Kwara Central, Senator Saliu Mustafa, distinguished senator representing Kwara North, Senator Sadiq Umar, and distinguished Senator Olori Egbe, former senator representing Kwara Central, amongst other dignitaries. So please, in the next 5 minutes maximum, I expect the VP and his entourage to arrive at the entrance of this hall. And once he makes his entrance, I will request that we all rise on our feet to welcome His Excellency to the first Islamic faith-based institution in Nigeria. Once again, you are welcome to Al-Hikmah University, Ilorin, for the 13th Convocation Lecture of this university. Thank you.
Agricultural science is a broad multidisciplinary field of biology which encompasses both the natural, the economics, and the social sciences which have to be put into practice.
Agriculture is also a course that provides all raw material for the respective industries.
Here in Al-Hikmah University, Ilorin, we do more of practical. We specialize here in poultry, dry harvesting, tractor driving, and so many more. I'm being taught how to be more self-reliant, how to have an entrepreneurial mind.
Agriculture is the future. I urge all prospective candidates to enroll to Al-Hikmah University to study agriculture.
Because right here, we'll give you more than what you expect.
And while we await the arrival
of
His Excellency, the Vice President, may I quickly introduce the following persons. The Acting Vice Chancellor of the Kwara State University, Malete, Professor Sheikh Lukman Jimo, the Director General and CEO of Michael Imodu National Institute for Labor Studies, a former labor leader, Malam Isa Aremu, MNI NPOM. You are welcome, sirs. We also have the immediate Acting Director of the Center for Peace and Security Studies, Dr. Adimula. You are welcome. And all the way from Imo State, he has been with us since yesterday, His Royal Highness Sheikh Dr. Eze Abdul Fattah Chimaize Emetuma III, Paramount ruler of Umuofo Autonomous Community in Umuofo, Imo State. You are welcome, sir, Your Royal Highness. And also, since yesterday, a very distinguished royal father, all the way from Kaura Namuda, Zamfara State, May Martaba Sarkin Kiyawan Kauda Namuda, His Royal Highness Major Dr. Sanusi Muhammad Ahmad Asha, retired FCNA MFI, Khadimul Quran. You are welcome, sir. We appreciate your coming and we thank you for the sacrifice. Please let our guests be informed that once His Excellency, the Vice President, makes his entrance into this hall, the doors shall be shut. No one shall be allowed in or out until after the conclusion of the program. Thank you. The first assignment His Excellency shall be doing here at the Atere campus of this great institution is the commissioning of this hall, the moot court of the Faculty of Law. So that will take a couple of minutes before His Excellency finally makes his way into the hall.
University, for any course whatsoever you would like to study, a promising new future awaits you here.
Here in Al-Hikmah University at accounting department, it's not about just trial balance, your balance sheets, the profit and loss account alone. We have been taking through different things.
Banking and Finance Department in Al-Hikmah University has exposed us to a lot of up-to-date banking practice.
We attend seminars, we attend conferences, different workshop programs we have been taking here.
And again, Al-Hikmah University has introduced us to some data analysis, which is the XPSS, the Excel, and other related software.
So I would advise you all to enroll in Al-Hikmah. It's so wonderful here.
Because everything is just all about practical.
My tutelage at Al-Hikmah University is a worthwhile experience.
Because of the practical aspects they made us, the students, go through.
I was exposed to up-to-date industry standards.
Talking about the advertising, the newspaper production, the public relation practicing, and even the radio production itself.
I was exposed to handling gadgets in video and radio production, and the experience is indeed worthwhile.
If you desire to study mass communication, I urge you all to choose Al-Hikmah University as your first choice.
If you are desirous of acquiring knowledge with skills, then I will urge you to make your way to Al-Hikmah University.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me with a round of applause to welcome the Serikin Gobir Alhaji Ahmed Yusuf MNI. You are welcome, sir.
Equate the result you get.
We have competent and dedicated lecturers, state-of-art facilities, and ever ready to learn students.
We are being trained theoretically and practically.
We also go to the lab for practical, and we go to the hospital for clinical experience.
On this note, I urge you to enroll in Al-Hikmah University to come fetch from the wealth of knowledge.
To study either nursing science or any other course.
I also want to recognize the presence of the National Executive Council of Omai Bilai Gomina, led by Elder G.Y. Jimo. You are all welcome to this program. And also in the entourage of His Excellency the Vice President is the Chairman, CEO, CAM Holdings Limited, Alhaji Dr. Kamaru Yusuf, MON, popularly known as Camwire. And here with us this afternoon is also the former president of the Ilorin Emirate Development Progressive Union, Alhaji Abdul Hamid Adi, and Alhaji Yunusa Gidado, one of the executive members of the union, and Alhaji Abdul Salam Kayode Nuhu Orisan Koko, and of course, the chairman of the Al-Hikmah University Stakeholders Forum, Alhaji Tijani ZY Orisan Koko. You're all welcome. And now we can see the arrival of the royal fathers, who I consider the custodians of our traditional institutions and heritage. They have been here since morning. As soon as they take their seats, they shall be recognized appropriately.
Yearning to acquire top-notch education with moral standards? Simply choose Al-Hikmah University, Ilori, Nigeria. Our programs cut across undergraduate programs, postgraduate programs, professional programs, JUPET programs, and many more. We are www.alhikmahuniversity.edu.ng.
Shin, kuna muradin samun ilimi mai inganci da cikakkiyar tarbiyya? To ga Jami'ar Al-Hikmah a sauƙaƙe. Jami'ar Al-Hikmah tana da kwasa-kwasai wayanda hukumar da ke kula da jami'o'i wato NUC ta tantance a mataki na digiri na farko, matakin digiri na biyu da na uku. Sannan da kwasa-kwasai na ƙwarewa a fannoni daban-daban, har ma da kwasa-kwasai na share fage da sauransu. Muna koyarwa da gwaji 100%. Shiga tsarinmu na ilimi mara cikas. Shiga ba ɓata lokaci. Ta hanyar adireshinmu na yanar gizo wato www.alhikmahuniversity.edu.ng.
Ǹjẹ́ ìwọ ń gbòǹgbò ètò ẹ̀kọ́ tó múnádóko tó ń tìjọ́ ọmọlúàbí? Ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga Al-Hikmah University gan-an nìdáhùn rẹ̀. Ìlànà ètò ẹ̀kọ́ undergraduate, ìlànà ètò ẹ̀kọ́ postgraduate, ìlànà ètò ẹ̀kọ́ professional studies, ìlànà ètò ẹ̀kọ́ JUPEB àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ láti ṣàdáyanrí pèrègede gbòǹtẹ̀ ìjọba NUC lé lórí. Jàǹfààní ètò ẹ̀kọ́ aláìnídánilọ́wọ́kò lónìí. Forúkọsílẹ̀ lórí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára www.alhikmahuniversity.edu.ng. Wá jàǹfààní ojúlówó ẹ̀kọ́ tó yanrantí.
Do you know law is one of the most respected professions in the world, and it offers great opportunities for its graduates?
Coming into this great university, I never really knew what to expect, but my experience here has been a pretty great one.
Al-Hikmah University Law Faculty, working together with the Law Student Society, also organize more than academic assessment. There are also social events.
Al-Hikmah University is not only an institution where you learn for wisdom in your chosen career path, but also an institution where you learn for morality. So to speak, we're the full package. So why miss out on us?
I urge you to apply into Al-Hikmah University for any course whatsoever you would like to study. A promising new future awaits you here.
Here in Al-Hikmah University at accounting department, it's not about just trial balance, your balance sheets, the profit and loss account alone. We have been taking through different things.
Banking and Finance Department in Al-Hikmah University has exposed us to a lot of up-to-date banking practice.
We attend seminars, we attend conferences, different workshop programs that we have been taking here.
And again, Al-Hikmah University has introduced us to some data analysis, which is the XPSS, the Excel and other related software.
So I would advise you all to enroll in Al-Hikmah. It's so wonderful here.
Because everything is just all about practical.
My tutelage at Al-Hikmah University is a worthwhile experience.
Because of the practical aspect they made us, the students, go through.
I was exposed to up-to-date industry standards.
Talking about the advertising, the newspaper production, the public relation practicing, and even the radio production itself.
I was exposed to handling gadgets in video and radio production, and the experience is indeed worthwhile.
If you desire to study mass communication, I urge you all to choose Al-Hikmah University as your first choice.
If you are desirous of acquiring knowledge with skills, then I will urge you to make your way to Al-Hikmah University.
Here in Al-Hikmah University, our lectures are 100% practical-oriented.
Also in Al-Hikmah University, we have equipment that are necessary for us to have quality and standard training,
whereby we carry out different types of tests in the lab. We have hemoglobin estimation, culturing of samples like urine, stool, CSF, and others.
I will advise you to enroll today in Al-Hikmah University for any course of your choice, and you can also come to study medical laboratory science in Al-Hikmah University too.
Contrary to the misconception of people about private university, here in Al-Hikmah University, the effort you put in equates to the results you get.
We have competent and dedicated lecturers, state-of-art facilities, and ever ready to learn students.
We are being trained theoretically and practically.
We also go to the lab for practical, and we go to the hospital for clinical experience.
On this note, I urge you to enroll in Al-Hikmah University to come fetch from the wealth of knowledge.
To study either nursing science or any other course of your choice.
Over the years as a student of software engineering, I've been tutored by great lecturers on understanding and solving complex problems, various programming paradigms, and also collaborating with other software engineers all over the world. I urge you to apply to Al-Hikmah University Law in Nigeria as a software engineer, as we become the next phase and the next batch of problem solvers in the tech field.
Agricultural science is a broad multidisciplinary field of biology which encompasses both the natural, the economics, and the social sciences which have to be put into practice.
Agriculture is also a course that provides all raw material for the respective industries.
Here in Al-Hikmah University, Lauren, we do more of practical. We specialize here in poultry, dry harvesting, tractor driving, and so many more. I'm being taught how to be more self-reliant, how to have an entrepreneurial mind.
Agriculture is the future. I urge all prospective candidates to enroll to Al-Hikmah University to study agriculture.
Because right here, we'll give you more than what you expect.
Your
to acquire top-notch education with moral standards? Simply choose Al-Hikmah University, Ilorin, Nigeria. Our programs cut across undergraduate programs, postgraduate programs, professional programs, JUPET programs, and many more. We are 100% practical-oriented. Join our uninterrupted academic activities. Enroll now. www.alhikmauniversity.edu.ng.
Shin, kuna muradin samun ilimi mai inganci da cikakkiyar tarbiyya? So, ga jami'ar
Please let us be seated. The Vice President has just arrived the entrance of this hall. Kindly be seated. We will not allow anyone to stand around the entrances or the windows. Let the security operatives take charge of the situation inside of the hall. Please let us leave the way so that the procession can have a smooth passage to the high table. This program is scheduled to last for just an hour, so we hope to maximize the time. Unda. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, can we please rise? The Vice President is making his way into the hall. Let's rise. In the entourage of His Excellency the Vice President, we have distinguished Senator Saliu Mustafa representing Kwara Central, distinguished Senator Sadiq Umar representing Kwara North, Senator Yahya Uluriegbe, former senator representing Kwara Central, and other members of the state and federal assemblies who shall be introduced appropriately when the time comes. I also think that I can see the Speaker of the Kwara State House of Assembly, Honorable Danladi, is also in the building. Right now, the Vice President is commissioning this complex. Please, let's remain standing to honor him. The procession of the Vice Chancellor is entering the hall right now, led by the Deputy Registrar Akkad, Mr. S.S. Nkaye, followed by Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, Professor L.F. Oladimeji, followed by the Dean, Faculty of Law, Dr. Mrs. Mariam Bayero Jima, followed by the Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. A.T. Lawal, followed by the Dean of Faculty of Agriculture, Dr. K.S. Olorunisola, followed by the Dean, Faculty of Education, Professor Paul Olaoluwa Kenobi, followed by Dean, Faculty of Health Sciences, Professor Olabode Kayode, followed by Dean of Management Sciences, Dr. M.A. Aremo, followed by Dean of Postgraduate School, Professor A.O.Y. Raji, followed by the Director of the Center of Islamic Heritage, Professor Asayuti Ologele Ndarabi, followed by Professor Shitu Bello of the Faculty of Law, Professor Akim Ijaya of the Faculty of Law, Professor A.T. Shehu, the University Librarian Alhaji I.A. Alao, University Bossa Misa Hafiz O. Omani, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Ganiyu Olalekan Akashoro, the Convocation Lecturer, His Excellency Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shetima, GCON, followed by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Noah Yusuf, followed by the Governor of Kwara State, His Excellency Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak, followed by the founder of this great university, Alhaji Chief Dr. Abdurrahim Oladimeji OFR, followed by the Chairman of Council and Pro-Chancellor of the University, Alhaja Sekinat O. Yusuf, and last but not least, the University Registrar, Dr. K.E. Oladimeji. And now, the rendition of the national anthem to follow. The national anthem.
All rise, all compatriots, Nigerians come on in to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The name of our heroes was joining on in them to serve with heart and voice. One nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
The Al-Hikmah anthem to follow. The Al-Hikmah anthem to follow. Let's go. Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu is His name, the Almighty, beneficent, merciful, in Kwara State of harmony, of a nation Nigeria. From sophisticated university, for sweet national glory. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu will ensure Al-Hikmah University is there with us, with prayers and persistence. We are plotted our plans, prosperity and happiness, inshallah, inshallah. Allahu Akbar. Allahu
Can we give the Vice President a shout of Allahu Akbar? Allahu Akbar. Let's have our seat. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shetima, GCON, on behalf of the founder, chairman of the BOT, the chancellor, the pro-chancellor, the vice-chancellor, and staff and students of this university, I welcome you to the first Islamic faith-based institution in Nigeria. And now that the Vice President has taken his seat, may I invite to give us the opening prayer, Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, Professor Lateef Folorunsho Oladimeji.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم اللهم ربنا لا تجعلنا فتنة للقوم الظالمين ونجنا برحمتك من القوم الكافرين ربنا إننا سمعنا مناديا ينادي للإيمان أن آمنوا بربكم فآمنا ربنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. O Allah, the omnipotent, the omniscient, the one who creates and no one has ever created him, the one that has no beginning and has no end, the one that has been in the existence and will never have termination of tenure. We beseech thee for this program that you have given us the opportunity to organize, to bring in our Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to talk to us on the 13th convocation ceremony of this university. Oh Allah, we call on you to come and chair this meeting. Come and chair this event so that at the end of the day, we shall have enough cause to glorify your name. Oh Allah, we pray for the founder of Al-Hikmah University. We pray for the management of Al-Hikmah University. We pray for the Senate of Al-Hikmah University and the entire student population that your protection, your preservation, and your giving right as well assistance will continue to be with this university. We beseech you to come and be with us at the beginning of this meeting, this event, so that we'll be able to give you the thanks at the end of the day. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzat amma yasifun wa salam.
Can we say Allahu Akbar? Thank you very much, the Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences. And now to give us recitation from the glorious Quran, Malam. Okay. One of our students in the Department of Islamic Studies to give us a short recitation from the glorious Quran, Malam Sulaiman from Islamic Studies Department. Can we give him way to pass, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الذين قالوا لإخوانهم وقعدوا لو أطاعونا ما قتلوا قل فادرءوا الله أمواتا بل أحياء عند ربهم يرزقون فرحين بما آتاهم الله من فضله ويستبشرون بالذين لم يلحقوا بهم من خلفهم ألا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون يستبشرون بنعمة من الله وفضل وأن الله لا يضيع أجر المؤمنين الذين استجابوا لله والرسول من بعد ما أصابهم القرح للذين أحسنوا منهم واتقوا أجر عظيم.
Can we say Allahu Akbar? Jazakallahu khairan. May Allah reward you abundantly. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, now because of time of His Excellency, may I quickly run through the list of the distinguished guests here present. And of course, to begin the introduction, join me with a round of applause to welcome once again to our midst the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. Your Excellency, sir. We also have this glorious afternoon the Executive Governor of Kwara State, Madam Abdurrahman Abdurazzaq. And of course, he is not here alone. One of our very distinguished guests this morning at the convocation ceremony, His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kwara State, Mr. Kayode Alabi. And also in the entourage of His Excellency, the Vice President, Senator Ahmed Baba. And of course, the chairman, the pro-chancellor and chairman of this great university, the chairman of the Governing Council, Al-Haja Sakinat O. Yusuf. The Vice Chancellor of this great university, Professor Noah Yusuf. The Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor G.O. Akashoro. The representative of the National Universities Commission, Mrs. Mrs. Rita Okonjo. And last but not least, the founder himself of Al-Hikmah University, Baba Chief Dr. Abdurrahim Amaho Oladimeji OFR. We also have this afternoon here in our midst distinguished senators of the National Assembly. We have distinguished Senator Sadiq Umar representing Kwara North, distinguished Senator Saliu Mustafa representing Kwara Central, Senator Yahya Uluriebe, a former senator representing Kwara Central, and the Speaker of the Kwara State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Engineer Salihu Yakubu Danladi, and other members of the House of Assembly here present, Your Royal Highnesses, the IGP, the newly minted Doctor of Peace and Security Studies of this great university, Dr. Adeolu Olukayode Egbetokun, the IGP, sir, and all other very distinguished personalities here present. Because of time, permit me to end it at that. And now I want to invite to give us the opening, the welcome address to this occasion, the builder, the architect, the transformer of Al-Hikmah University, Professor Noah Yusuf, Vice Chancellor. A round of applause to welcome on stage, please.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let me stay on the existing protocol that the orator has established so that we will not waste the time of His Excellency, our special guest of today. But even without that, I still need to appreciate and acknowledge first His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished President, Senator Kashim Shettima, DCON, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I also want to appreciate the founder. No matter anytime you here, you should remember the founder. Acknowledge him every time. Our founder, our father, our mentor, Al-Hadi Chief Dr. Ibrahim Oladimeji, OFR, FNEAP, FSPSP, the Asiwaju Dagomilo of Igbominà land, Adekunle of Lagos, and Baba of Ofa. I appreciate you, sir. The Executive Governor of Kwara State, His Excellency, Malam Abdurrahman Abrazak. I appreciate you, sir. Assalamu alaikum, sir. The Deputy Governor of this state is my brother, uncle. I want to appreciate you, sir. Eminent senators of the Federal Republic and other members of the National Assembly, eminent members of the University Community here, to ensure we have this day. Our mother, our mommy, our mentor, Al-Hajjah Sekinat Yusuf. Appreciate you. I also want to appreciate our Chancellor, Al-Hajji Sayyida Ntacha, who is ably represented here. We appreciate you, sir. On that note, and I should appreciate our proud students, graduates of today, who made us proud, and who in the morning were conferred with different degrees, bachelor degrees, master degrees, and doctoral degree. And in particular, I need to recognize the person who made us proud, this university, the Inspector General of Police, Dr. Kaode Adeola Gbetokun. Let's clap for him. Applause for him. I appreciate you, sir. On that note, I want to just read a very short speech, and I say, the name of Almighty Allah, the merciful, the beneficent. Your Excellency, sir, I'm indeed honored to be able to welcome you as our guest lecturer at the 13th commission ceremony of Al-Hikmah University in Ilorin. Without missing word, the topic in which Your Excellency will address is without any doubt a very relevant and highly instructive. Food insecurity is by and large a serious problem in Nigeria. We all should know. In every nook and corners of Nigeria, most of our people are not sure of, are struggling with the challenge of the food security. Now to get this problem, His Excellency, the Convocation Lecture of today, is here to provide solution and far-reaching suggestions on how we can get there. And we hope that at the end of this lecture, the suggestions, solutions, and measures which His Excellency will provide here would help us to a large extent in ways for this our country to get over our food insecurity. It's our hope that at the end of the day today, His Excellency will be able to give us food of thoughts on how our universities and our country and the whole world can be able to get out of the challenge of food insecurity. Before I hand down this mic, I want to appreciate the Executive Governor of the state, His Excellency Malam Abdurrahman Abrazak, and the founder has instructed me that shall appreciate you, sir, Excellency, for what you have done for us. First, the Al-Hikmah Road, which you consider for us, appreciate you, sir, Excellency. In addition, that Your Excellency has graciously approved the naming of that road after our university. Is a landmark. I want to appreciate you, sir. That road, by His Excellency approval, is Al-Hikmah University Road, Adeta. And I call it again, that road, by His Excellency approval, is Al-Hikmah University Road, Adeta. And alhamdulillah. Applause for our governor. Applause. By the words of the founder, as we are coming here, right from Akas, the KAIS, that's the College of Arabic and Islamic Studies, up to this, our gate, the university has spent millions of naira to ensure, because our staff are here, amongst convocation, to ensure we do right. But don't ministry, and our princess is already graded just for the Excellency to put asphalt, so that and that's by the. Yes, sir. On that note, I say assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Can we say Allah Akbar for the Vice Chancellor? Is that the loudest you can go? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, sorry there was a protocol breach by my humble self a while ago. Let me recognize the Registrar of the University, Dr. K.E. Oladimeji, the Registrar, and also to correct an error earlier made, the Special Advisor to the President of Political Matters, Dr. Hakim Baba Ahmed. We also want to recognize the presence of Honorable Justice Ganiat Lawal of Osun State Judiciary and her husband. Thank you, ma'am. And now, the next item on the agenda is the citation of the Convocation Lecturer. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, join me with a round of applause to welcome on stage Professor L.F. Oladimeji to recite the citation of His Excellency, the Vice President.
Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, and is already standing before I mention Your Excellency. And on your behalf, as all other protocols duly observed, I want to begin this citation with a rendition and a reminder that this house, this august house, has not known the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria better. Today, we know him more. We in Kwara, we know him better. Why? Just a few weeks ago, especially on the 4th of November, at the Sheraton Hotel in Abuja, and I'm happy my distinguished senators are here. The Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria sang a song about Ilorin. And today he's going to sing that song for us. I never knew Mr. Vice President has such a strong passion about Ilorin. Yesterday when he didn't come, we were all very much disturbed. And he assured us that just go and wait. I am an official assignment of Mr. President of Nigeria. Tomorrow I will be here. And alhamdulillah, today is here. His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, the CON, was born on September 2, 1966 in my illustrious family of Alhaji Shettima Mustafa Kutaibe, the Shettima Kaoma, Moroma Borono, and Hajia Nana Hijarima Shettima, a princess of the esteemed El Kalema royal family. He attended Lamisula Primary School in Maiduguri from 1972 to 1978. He attended Government Community Secondary School, Biu, in the southern part of Borno State from 1978 to 1980. And transferred to Government Science Secondary School, Putisco, now neighboring UB State. where he completed his secondary education in 1993. He studied at the University of Maiduguri and earned a degree, BSc in Agricultural Economics in 1999. You can do that louder. Don't be surprised that he's delivering a lecture today on agriculture. He obtained a master's degree, MSc, in Agricultural Economics in 1991 at the Nigeria's premier university, University of Ibadan, in the southwest Nigeria. Again, that will attest to you that I need to whet your appetite that we have a vice president who is very passionate about agricultural issues in Nigeria. After his national youth service in Calabar, Cross River State, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCOA, joined the University of Maiduguri as a lecturer with the Department of Agricultural Economics from 1991 to 1993. In 1993, he moved into the banking sector, where he moved to become the general manager in one of Nigeria's topmost commercial banks. In 2007, he was appointed by the then Borno State Governor, Ali Modu Shirif, as Commissioner for Finance and Economic Development. He later worked in the Ministries of Education, Agriculture, and Natural Resources, as well as Health, Local Government, and Chieftaincy Affairs. In 2011, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCOA, was elected Governor of Borno State and later re-elected Governor in 2015. As Governor, he funded, trained, and equipped thousands of youths under the name of Civilian Joint Task Force, who voluntarily supported the military in the fight against Boko Haram. He also prioritized infrastructural development as well as the reconstruction of communities destroyed by Boko Haram. To revolutionize education and promote peace in Borno State, the then Governor Kashim Shettima introduced the mega-sized school system, targeting the orphan, the girl child, and the underage victims of Boko Haram insurgency, including the Boro Fulani children. The initiative ensured that the educational pursuit of these vulnerable members of the society was not disrupted. His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima's numerous meritorious awards include the following, and it is just an abridged version. 1. Governor of the Year 2014 Leadership Recipient. 2. Governor of the Year 2015 Nigerian Union of Journalists National Body. 3. Governor of the Year 2015 News Watch Times. 4. Governor of the Year 2015 Vanguard Newspapers. 5. Governor of the Year 2016 Tell Magazine. 6. 2017 Zinc Prize for Leadership. 7. Nigerian Union of Journalists NUJ Award for Courage and Exceptional Leadership 2017. 8. Nigerian Union of Journalists NUJ FCT Branch Merit Award for Exceptional Leadership 2017. I can go on and on and on. In February 2019, His Excellency Kashim Shettima, GCOA, won the Borno Central Senatorial District election. In the run-up to the February 23 presidential election, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCOA, emerged as the running mate of the All Progressive Congress APC presidential candidate. His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is the presidential candidate. His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, assumed office as the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria after taking the oath of office on 29 May 2023 at the Eagle Square, Abuja, alongside His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCOA, is a man with passion for table tennis. Wait now, he also has passion for reading. And if you think I am speaking, I am being oratory. He is an orator par excellence. Senator Kashim Shettima is happily married to Hajiya Nana Shettima, and the union is blessed with children. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Senator Kashim Shettima Isiwe, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Your Excellency can have your seat, sir. Thank you very much. Can we give him a round of applause? Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, now the next item is the decoration of the guest lecturer, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, by the founder of Al-Hikmah University. Okay, it has been done. Thank you. And now to present the plaque to the convocation lecturer, I want to invite our Baba, Alhaji Chief Dr. Abdurrahim Oladimeji, OFR. Okay, please, I'm guided by the protocol of His Excellency the Vice President. I have been told that once he concludes his lecture, it's straight to the national anthem. That is the protocol of His Excellency. So let me invite to deliver the vote of thanks the Registrar of Al-Hikmah University, Dr. K.A. Oladimeji.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All protocol duly observed. Distinguished guests, the Vice President, represented Chairman of the Board of Trustees, the founder, members of the Governing Council, esteemed members of the Senate, management, university staff, the graduating students, parents, all well-wishers, and everyone gathered here today, both physically and virtually. I stand before you here today with a gratitude to the Almighty Allah as we come to the close of this momentous occasion, the 13th Convocation Lecture of Al-Hikmah University, Ilorin. On behalf of the university, I extend our profound thanks to everyone who has contributed to the success of this remarkable event. Our sincere appreciation goes to His Excellency, Senator Kashim Shettima G.C.O.N., the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for his presence and will be delivering an insightful lecture on assessing Nigerians' food challenge through the high-tech approach, the role of Nigerian universities. Your Excellency will address a very pivotal role that technology and education plays in addressing food challenges faced by our dear nation. We are immensely grateful for your thought-provoking lecture and commitment to education and emphasis on the importance of mindset transformation for effective government, human security in Nigeria. Our gratitude extends to the Almighty for bestowing on us the wisdom and knowledge that will be shared by our esteemed guest lecturer. May the Almighty Allah continue to reward and enrich our guest lecturer, the Vice President Kashim Shettima, for his invaluable contribution to the development of our great nation and humanity at large. A special acknowledgement goes to Alhaji Chief Dr. Abdurrahim Oladimeji, OFR, the Chairman of Board of Trustees and the founder of our great Al-Hikmah University. Your unwavering support and steering contribution have been instrumental in shaping this institution to what it is today. We express our deepest gratitude for your dedication and cooperation in advancing the cause of this university. Also, I would like to appreciate all the distinguished personalities present here today, that the Almighty Allah will grant them abundantly reward, inshallah. In closing remarks, to the parents, relatives, and friends of our graduating students, your steadfastness, support throughout their academic journey has gone not unnoticed. We thank you for entrusting your loved ones to Al-Hikmah University for being an integral part of today's success. In closing, I pray to Almighty Allah to reward everyone present here today abundantly, and a safe journey to their respective destination. Jazakallah khairan. Thank you very much, everyone. Masalam.
Thank you very much, the registrar. And now to the presentation of plaque to the convocation lecturer by the founder of Al-Hikmah University, Alhaji Chief Dr. Abdurrahim Oladimeji, OFR, FNAEAP, FSP, SP. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the founder to present the plaque to His Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria. Dr. Bolaji. Thank you very much, Baba, for that honor to His Excellency the Vice President. And now to there is another presentation to the Governor of Kwara State, His Excellency Malam Abdurrahman Abdurazak, CON, by the founder of Al-Hikmah University. Thank you very much, sir. And now to welcome the Vice Chancellor on stage. So you can have a seat. Now to welcome the Vice President on stage, I have the honor to invite to present for just 5 minutes the Bindawa Group all the way from Katsina. Can we give them a round of applause? The Bindawa Group all the way from Katsina to welcome the Vice President to give a speech.
mai girma Kashim Shatima mai girma Kashim Shatima babana Kashim Shatima masu ƙasa Kashim Shatima yardacce Kashim Shatima amintacce Kashim Shatima mai matsayi Kashim Shatima gwarzo Kashim Shatima gwarzo Kashim Shatima babana Kashim Shatima na Bola Tinubu za ta rayya maraba da tsohuwarka makaranta Al-Hikmah shugabanni masu
Thank you, the Bindawa Group. We are aware that His Excellency the Vice President actually left a function to come down to Ilorin for this lecture. So we would not want to bore him too much with our programs. But let me quickly recognize Alhaji Dr. Kamaru Yusuf, MON, Chairman, CEO, Cam Holding Limited. You are welcome, sir. Thank you very much. And now, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to invite to deliver the 13th Convocation Lecture of Al-Hikmah University in Ilorin, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Kindly, you can sit down, please. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kwara State, Alhaji Malam Abdul Rahman Abdul Razak, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kwara State, Mr. Kayode Alabi, members of the National Assembly present here, most especially Senator Salihu Mustafa, Senator Sadiq Suleiman Umar, and my friend Senator Ibrahim. My brother, my friend, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Dr. Kayode Egbetakon. The Speaker, Kwara State House of Assembly, Engineer Yakubu Dalladi Saleh, and members of the Kwara State House of Assembly, members of the Kwara State Executive Council present here, members of the Security Council of Kwara State, the founder Al-Hikmah University, Alhaji Chief Dr. Abdul Rahim Oladimeji, the Vice Chancellor of Al-Hikmah University, Professor Noah Yusuf, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council, Hajia Sekina Yusuf, the Registrar and members of the Governing Council, our traditional rulers, the holders of our rich cultural heritage present here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen of the press, graduates, and fellow Nigerian students. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be back in Ilorin. It is always a pleasure to come to the city of Ilorin. I've always been fascinated by the rich tapestry of ideas, culture, and influences that complains into the making of the Ilorin persona. Growing up in Maiduguri in the 70s and 80s, we thought of Ilorin as an exotic place, a land of milk and honey, a paradise on earth. We used to sing a song, which with my very ugly voice I will try to repeat. Mai tafiya za ka ina zani Ilori, zani in sai ta ba da goro da kuma turare. Ilori, Ilori. There is a fundamental sense in which we can truly assert that in our search for national integration, national concord, and a genuine spirit of brotherly relationship, Nigeria has a lot to learn from Ilorin. I state this as a Kanuri man. This city has a very strong Kanuri component in its evolution because the earliest Islamic scholars here were of Kanuri extraction. They fertilize the intellectual ground here and made it a rich soil of knowledge upon which the Fulbe scholars, led by the inimitable Sheikh Salih Alimi and his descendants, then built upon. The Yoruba have always been here, giving this city its cultural foundation that has sucked into itself in the most creative manner all its different peoples. This is the city where the Fulbe, the Kanuri, the Hausawa, including the Gobir, along with the Nupe, Baruba, Gwari, and Kambari extractions, are all proud to combine Islamic names with Fulbe and Yoruba names. Respected elders, like His Highness the Emir of Ilorin, and His Excellency Professor Ibrahim Gambari have Yoruba names, even when we all know they are Fulbe. His Royal Highness, his full names are His Royal Highness Ibrahim Kolapo Gambari. Professor Ibrahim Gambari's full names are Ibrahim Agbola Gambari. Even my friend, the Fulani irredentist Ishaq Modibo Kawo, he has a Yoruba name. He's called Lanre in Yoruba. That's the richness of Ilorin that we are all mightily proud of. Even the diet of Ilorin reflects the richness of the history here. The Yoruba gave Ilorin a stable diet of amala. The Hausa brought in miyan kuka, which Ilorin people call luru, obe aljanna. While the Fulani gave the city wara, in that complexion, we get the complete enigma that is Ilorin. It is in Ilorin that the conversation will begin in Yoruba, move into Hausa, and it is then spiced with Fulfulde and Nufe. But above all, the city made Islam its emblem, its religion, its culture, and its way of life. And it is here for the past 200 years. And there have been Yoruba, Fulbe, Hausa, Nufe, and Kanuri Islamic scholars putting together remarkable approaches to learn the Holy Quran. This is the reason why this city has remained a confluence of nationalities, cultures, and ideas. It is a city that has absorbed these influences and made a richness out of it. This city has kept going over the past 200 years, continuing to absorb influences while teaching lessons in tolerance, amity, and cordiality that Nigeria can learn from. This is a city of tolerance. The person that brought me this afternoon to this city is the Inspector General of Police. He's a Christian who backed a PhD from Al-Hikmah University. That's what Nigeria needs, a culture of tolerance, a culture of inclusivity. The Prophet of Islam lived in Medina with the Jews. I see no reason why, from the same stock, we cannot tolerate one another. I see no reason why we cannot embrace each other. As the Quran said, there is no compulsion in religion. Ilorin has been an incubator of the topmost lawyers in Nigeria. The first northern Nigerian to back a degree in law is from Ilorin. The first senior advocate of Nigeria from the north of Nigeria is from Ilorin. Incidentally, his son is the current governor of Kwara State. Lawyers in Nigeria who served and found success in Ilorin include my very good friend, the Yoruba Malam Yusuf Olawale Ali, Alhaji Aliu Salman. All these are senior advocates of Nigeria. The celebrated Wole Olani Pekom, Bayo Ojo, late Alhaji Murtala Sani, Adebayo Adelodun, K.K. Eleja, Roland Otaro, A.O. Mohammed, Kiboyega Omolo, John Baishia, Ijao Lola, Tunji Orosanyan, to name but a few. This goes to show that Nigerians, especially from places like turbulent Plateau State, should come and live in Ilorin and get some dosage of the culture of tolerance that has invaded Ilorin over the centuries. It is a great honor and a matter of great personal privilege to have been invited to be part of this convocation of a university that is fast taking its place as a model of scholarship in a city of scholarship, and the processes of molding our nation's future generations. I am particularly grateful to the founder of Al-Hikmah University and his many influential friends and admirers who kept the pressure on my attendance to this convocation ceremony. I request for your understanding over my inability earlier on to attend the functions yesterday, owing to heavy demands over my time. Needless to say, I'm also profoundly moved by the decision to name the newly constructed Al-Hikmah University Faculty of Nursing Complex after my humble self, which I commissioned some 30 minutes ago. I will assure you that I will cherish this honor among the most humble acts of generosity. I want to thank this great university for trusting me with the honor of presenting this year's Convocation Lecture. I intend to leave the main text of this lecture for a more detailed perusal by the audience. As you will find in the main text, the Convocation Lecture is a sweeping review of our history with innovations and challenges, as well as triumphs and failures in our efforts as a nation to grow through our agricultural assets as a nation. This lecture captures the essential linkages between food security and technology, as well as the place of universities in extracting the maximum benefits from the rice energy consistent with our own peculiarities. As you will appreciate, an issue of this nature is best digested by our top brains under an appropriate atmosphere. I'm therefore leaving the main lecture itself to be distributed, while I share with you some of the key issues which a challenge of such strategic, economic, and political significance to our future as a nation represents. The first issue the lecture addresses is the value of realistic stock taking of our assets and liabilities. Going by the amount of arable land, water resources, and the size of our humanity, Nigeria has no reason not to be among the top richest countries. That we are near the bottom is precisely why we sought to offer our services to the nation to do justice to all that God has bestowed us with. Nigeria today reminds us that it is not enough to have potential. Indeed, the potential to grow and the failure to utilize that potential is a virtual death sentence for any living thing. For nations, it breeds prostration and decay. For countries such as ours, it breeds unacceptable levels of poverty and avoidable conflicts as we see today. A call to transform potential into actual asset is the motivation of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to offer to lead the nation in this most trying of moments. And I can testify to his faith that this is a task that can be accomplished. I said so at the graduation ceremony of the Nigerian Institute of Peace. I have seen the soul of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's a good man. He means well for the nation. Forget about the caricature in the media. He has the heart of gold. He triumphed against all odds and became the president of Nigeria, fundamentally because of the purity of his intent and heart. Believe me, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we have never had it so good in terms of leadership. This is a man who will wake up in the middle of the night and ask for amala and iwedu. It's a simple man. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the second issue is the requirement of identifying the right means to the correct end. We have to identify sectors of our agricultural assets that are most likely to benefit from the application of technology. This is where the ability to think boldly about revolutionizing production and processing, as well as guaranteeing sustained food security, comes in. We have enough of everything. we need to feed our huge population, grow a vibrant agricultural industry, and supply domestic and global markets with agricultural produce from which technology will have extracted the greatest value. Entrepreneurial capitalism is embedded in the very psyche of the average Nigerian. But what our people lack is the wherewithal to place them in Jeffrey's success ladder of development. You cannot make any progress in agriculture without embracing technology. The whole mantra is on increase in yield. How can you have increased yield when you have no investments in improved seedlings, in improved seeds, when you have little investment in agricultural technology, intermediate agricultural technology, when you do not use modern agricultural practices and the application of fertilizer, be it manure, inorganic or the organic fertilizer? I have a picture of Dikwa, a town in central Borno, that was taken in 1900. When you juxtapose that picture taken in 1900 with a picture taken in 2020, there won't be any remarkable differences. We are in some sort of a time capsule. 100 years ago, our forefathers were eking out a meager existence using horse and cutlasses. Even now, 90% of Nigerians are leading a subsistence existence using horse and cutlasses. That calls for the embracing of modern technology. When we were coming to Ilorin, I was saddened. I was chatting with the distinguished senators. Para, even by his name, was named after River Niger. The most important resource in agricultural production is water. Para is blessed with tremendous land resources, with water resources. And the land of Kwara is so rich that if you can plant money, it can grow in Kwara. But Kwara was cobbled by poor leadership. Kwara could not reach its full potentials. You are lucky in Kwara now. This gentleman seated here, you will not appreciate him until he is no longer on the scene. He means well for Kwara. He is humble and self-effacing. He's very prudent, extremely prudent. He lives in a 3-bedroom flat in his brother's house. Until I started harassing him, he was wearing a canvas. Now he has started wearing good shoes. So, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, this is an opportunity for me to call on the people of Kwara with your rich cultural heritage, with your quality of scholarship. I will urge you, I will beseech you, I will implore on you, I am begging you to rally around this poor man and make Kwara great again. In 25 years, Nigeria will have a population of about 450 million people and 57 years old. By 2050, I might not be around. Even if I happen to be around, I will be a doodling old man with a long beard with my grandchildren playing with the beard somewhere in Maiduguri. Only about 100 million of that population will be actively involved in economic activities, because the rest will be either too old or too young to be productively engaged. These 100 million will have to be well prepared to be optimally productive. And only a visionary and sustained marriage between technology and raw assets can ensure that. We believe this can and must be done. The third issue involves the place of education and training our populations to take full advantage of the growing influence of technology in all facets of human existence. We have intelligent people willing to be avail opportunities to learn. Our young are curious and ambitious. Our systems are open to innovation. Our values basically emphasize hard work and just reward. We must envision a future where our universities lead the world in research and innovation, from where they will graduate students who will move directly into the agricultural industry as competent entrepreneurs. Education is key. Within a generation, the son of a peasant can be a celebrated icon. We have to invest in education for our future generation. Most of us here, especially those above the age of 50, who are products of the public school system. We went to public schools. We went to public universities. And posterity will judge us harshly if we allow the public school system to collapse in this country. We owe it a duty to humanity to ensure that all our kids have access to the best education. And I will call on our other elites. If you hear of the background of the founder of Al-Hikmah, you will be amazed. Not that he's the most educated of his generation, but the vision, the courage, and the sacrifice that this poor old man made to make this university. It's one of the least paying universities in Nigeria. He built this university not for pecuniary gains. If he's obsessed with money, he could have built it in Lagos or in Abuja, not in Ilorin. Ilorin is a backwater. And what are the prices he charges? You can educate 10 students at Al-Hikmah from what it will cost you to pay in one of the high-flying universities in Lagos. I don't want to mention the name, but I can mention them. Al-Hikmah charges the least piece, and it gives the best. Baba, we are proud of you. And this is why we came to honor you, to celebrate you, because you deserve to be celebrated. The final issue involves the choices Nigerians have to make regarding our future. We can overcome insecurity if we can grow our economy to radically reduce our poverty levels. And only an agricultural revolution can guarantee this. According to Korn Ferry, a global consultancy outfit, by 2035, there will be 65 million global talent deficits. The United States, Brazil, and Russia will suffer from 6 million talent deficits each. And we are in a unique position to fill in this gap because our 220 million population is made up of 70% are below the age of 35. The average age of the Nigerian nation is 19. And these young ladies seated over there are all digitally competent. And from our sourcing business, India is expected to earn $100 billion by 2024. And how much are we earning from the much coveted, much talked about oil? The maximum we had ever earned from the process of oil export was $35 billion under former President Goodluck Jonathan in 2011. So opportunities abound, but agriculture offers the best incentive for a win-win situation. We'll create jobs, and most importantly, we are going to feed our nation. And as Susan Sontag said, food dependency conditions other kinds of dependency. So long as a nation is not self-sufficient in food production, that nation is not truly an independent nation. We can guarantee our dependence on the rest of the world when we can employ all who seek employment in our nation. We can improve our levels of political cohesion when we reduce stresses around diminishing resources and rely more on what we have in abundance. Your Excellencies, distinguished gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I have a very healthy vision of our future as a nation, even when I am advised that we have huge challenges. I am an eternal optimist. I believe in the Nigeria project. I would rather be a small fish in a big pond than be a big fish in a small pond. This is a great nation, a kaleidoscope of colors, where you can find the best in all fields. This is a nation that has the Igbos. The Igbos were described by the late Ali Al-Amin Mazrui in his epic BBC program, The Triple Heritage, Trinity of Culture. He described the Igbos as the Nigerian Jews, geographically mobile, educationally ambitious, and economically enterprising. This is a nation that has the Yorubas. The Yorubas are the most educated and the richest of the black races. This is a nation that has the Hausas. The Hausas are some of the most hardworking people you can ever find in the world. Go to anywhere. If you can't find a Hausa man and an Igbo man, you better run out of that place. I see a country that can survive its current limitations. History is replete with countries that almost gave up, but they are among the strongest today. Germany was at its knees, but it is nadir after the Second World War. Japan was a basket case after the Second World War. Out of Korea, but they are some of the strongest nations on earth now. We can make this country great. We can make this country work, provided we unite as a people, improve on the quality of governance as we are witnessing here in Kwara, and place the interests of the people over our own personal interests. There's a limit to what you can eat. There's a limit to how many cars you can drive. And there's a limitation to how many watches you can wear. If you wear more than one watch, you are a new madman in town. It's there. But adding value to humanity. The founder of Al-Hikmah, even if he dies today, is a fulfilled man because he has added value to humanity. There is a difference between rich men and wealthy men. You can call Aliko Dangote a wealthy man because he is a generator of wealth. He creates wealth, he creates employment. You can call Abdul Samad Rabiu a wealthy man because he generates wealth. You can call Jim Obia a wealthy man. But the rent-seeking class in Nigeria, they are rich men. They are not wealthy men. They have huge bank balances. Bank balances in Europe that their children will not access after they have passed out. So we are proud of the founder of Al-Hikmah. I believe that our future lies in an imaginative and bold leadership, a secure and peaceful environment, and an education system that teaches us that even the sky is not our limit. Baba, may Allah grant you Al-Jannah Firdaus. Thank you for letting me share my vision with you. Thank you so much, and may God bless us all.
A standing ovation and a round of applause for His Excellency, the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. Your Excellency, sir, would have loved to keep you in Ilorin for another 24 hours. And I would personally have loved to take you to Lafayette to see the beautiful Nupe people there. They loved you so much. Your Excellency, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, sir. Now, there would be a group photograph, after which we'll have the closing prayer and the anthems. Please, I want to respectfully ask the distinguished senators to join us on stage.
Sorry, I am gender sensitive. I want to make a pledge of 25 million naira scholarship to indigent female students. Indigent female students without the means to pay for their school fees. The men, I'm sorry, I'm just like you can struggle and pay your school fees.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for that generous donation. And now there's going to be a good photograph. I want to respectfully ask the distinguished senators and the Speaker of the Kwara State House of Assembly to join His Excellency and the founder on stage to take a group photograph. After which, the acting head of the Department of Islamic Studies, Dr. Sikiru Atanda Adenigba, will give us the closing prayer, and then we'll have the anthems. The HOD Islamic Studies should come closer, please. The royal fathers are also joining the group photograph with His Excellency. It's a memorable day, not only here in Al-Hikmah University, but also in Kwara State. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for doing us the honor. The closing prayer shall be led by the acting head of the Department of Islamic Studies, Dr. S.A. Adenigba. Please come closer so that we can have that on time, and then the anthems. We don't want to keep His Excellency standing.
يا أرحم الراحمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
The studio, can we have the Al-Hikmah anthem and then the national anthem? Please, let's remain standing.
The compatriots, Nigerians come again to serve our fatherland with love and strength and faith. The labor of our heroes was journeying on in England to serve with heart and voice. One nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
Thank you. Please let you remain standing for the procession of His Excellency the Vice President to exit the auditorium. Thank you. Let you remain standing for the Vice President, the Founder, the Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of Governing Council, and other members of Council of this university, the Senate, and professors and deans of faculties to exit the auditorium. Thank you.
Don't worry, Allah will come through. Learn how to smile every day, regardless how goes the day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you.
Once again, on behalf of the founder of this university, Alhaji Chief Dr. Abdurrahim Amao Oladimeji OFR, we appreciate His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, GCON, for honoring us with his presence and for donating 25 million naira to indigent female students of the university. Thank you, Your Excellency. We wish you a safe journey. And 5 million naira to students of nursing department in appreciation of their gifts. Thank you, Your Excellency. We wish you a safe journey back to your destination. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Assalamu alaikum. Peace on every one of you. I hope you're doing good today. Don't give up, it's on the way. You have to be grateful. Don't worry, Allah will come through. Learn how to smile every day, regardless how goes the day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Peace on all of you. I bring to you glad tidings. Listen, you gonna like it. Advocate of peace I am, regardless where might be. This rise to share up, close to the good life, raise your cup. I know it's not easy on you, but with this face you pass through. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on every one of you. I hope you're doing good today. Don't give up, it's on the way. You have to be grateful. Don't worry, Allah will come through. Learn how to smile every day, regardless how goes the day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Your smile is so contagious. Come on, please infect us. Spread salam, show some love. Smile, of course, it's sunnah. Don't worry about today. Time is going to heal the pain. There is a huge reward and spreading peace all around the world. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on every one of you. I hope you're doing good today. Don't give up, it's on the way. You have to be grateful. Don't worry, Allah will come through. Learn how to smile every day, regardless how goes the day. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Assalamu Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Peace on all